So welcome to the morning show with Sybil Mulcahy and myself, Matt Kincaid.
Coming up on today's show, they only formed 6 months ago, but Dublin band The Original Rude Boys are already gaining a huge following on YouTube.
I wanna make it big someday, see my name in lights.
So I'm ripping up these lyrics and drinking all the spirits watch me flames ignite. Shit. You'd see him busking on Grafton Street. People never took a notice, just pass and see. By all means, he wasn't anything great, but as the months went on, he started playing straight.
We'll be meeting the group, who are currently unsigned, a bit later on in the show. Welcome back now. It's one of the toughest industries to break into, and so in recent years, up-and-coming musicians and bands have been taking to MySpace and YouTube to get themselves noticed.
Now, one group from inner city Dublin are garnering a huge fan base on YouTube with their mix of vocals and rap. At present, they're unsigned, but for how much longer? Not too much longer, I would imagine.
Daydreaming out the damn window. I wanna make it big someday, see my name in lights.
So I'm ripping up these lyrics and drinking all these spirits watch me flames ignite. Shit. And it was back when the nights flew. Who would thought nowadays he'd even like you? Came from nothing, made a name of the scene. Now you're quoting Biggie Smalls like it was all a dream. Flashbacks to the time spent learning your craft. People laughed as your songs played out in your gaff. And now they're hanging on your every line. About 20 took notice and it's showing to this kid in his point.
Yes, they are the Original Rude Boys. Whose front room was that?
Well, a very warm welcome to the morning show, and it's your first television appearance, myself and Martin, I believe. Not at all delighted.
So it's Sean, Robert and Sean.
Yeah.
Okay. And I kind of knocked you for 6 because you no sooner as sitting down on the sofa outside when I asked you for autographs, because my son is a huge fan, and his, James and Liam, his friend, huge fan.
Yeah,
and that was your first autograph?
Yeah. Caught us by surprise, definitely. We weren't expecting it at all.
But it's infectious. So who had the idea to put the band together?
I think Borch was doing guitar, just playing his sessions and stuff, covering the music, and I done my own original stuff with the rapping. And I think we just, one night, he came with his guitar, I came with the rapping, and just kind of blended it and got a nice response off it.
Yeah, it kind of gelled well. Like, I mean, acoustic and Irish hip hop, you wouldn't think really would, and the ukulele fit in together. But people are seeming to like it.
It's not really a marriage that you'd expect, you know, rap and a ukulele.
Yeah.
But it works, so you say, Sean.
For some reason it works. We've no, well, we sort of have an idea why the melodies and stuff, but it seems to work and people seem to love it.
Having fun with it. Yeah. It's really a lot of fun.
Loads of people have been checking you out on YouTube. How did you spread the word about it?
So it's real, like, word of mouth. It was, I mean, Facebook is a big thing, because you can put it up on your page and get other people to share it. I mean, it's being shared to over 2,500 Facebook pages. So word of mouth, people seeing it, liking it. So, I mean,
you think of people like Sandy Thom, because she launched and managed to have a huge hit single using MySpace. So there's no reason why it can't happen again and again.
Justin Bieber was found on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he's right now the biggest.
I think there's a bit of a difference though between you guys and Justin Bieber.
Absolutely. It's just for an example of what people are watching, you know.
Certainly possible.
Who came up with the name of the group? And where did it come from? And
it's a bit of a funny, well, there was a friend's party. I think he was going 21 and he had the party in his house, and myself and Robert, there was a DJ playing a lot of commercial music, heavy dance music, and we decided to get away from all for a bit, and we went into one of the bedrooms and he had a couple of guitars lying about. So we just started strumming away and playing, and literally before we finished the first song there must have been about 10 people in the room listening in and urging us to do it in front of the majority of the crowd. So by the end of the night the DJ was knocked off and the two of us were up giving it loads.
And people were asking for the band's name, and this guy had a T-shirt on saying the Original Rude Boys, and he kind of looked at me and
that's it.
I just went with that, and that was it. Really.
You see, when I heard you're talking to the Original Rude Boys, I wondered, are we going to be talking to a ska group?
That's why we get that a lot.
Like the specials and stuff, you know.
Because when you search on YouTube, Rude Boys, the first thing that comes up is the specials and lots of ska. So that's
I mean, it's
definitely a genre we're interested in.
Yeah. But it's nothing like ska. It is infectious. Now you're writing your own songs, and your plan, you were saying, Sean, is to put a song on YouTube every week.
Every week I tell you what, trying to get out there, trying to get a video, and trying to get as much exposure and people listen as possible. Like, and hopefully, if people like it, they'll spread the word. That's basically.
Well, it's
what we're
working
doing.
because you've only been together, what, a month now, is it?
Well, we've been releasing music a month, I'd
Just
say.
under a month.
And yeah, so people are liking it.
Okay, but you've grown up together.
Yeah, we've grown up together
in
as
school
friends.
together.
Yeah.
The two Seans live on the same road. You're not far. You're in Portland Road in Dublin. You're not far away. You're
I'm
on
from
Ballybock.
Ballybock, so
It's
not that far.
It's 2 minutes down the road.
Yeah. You're looking to be signed. I would imagine there's developing interest from the record labels.
Yeah, I mean, this morning we had a phone call, an interesting phone call that could lead to something, and we have a meeting tomorrow, and we're just going to take it as it goes. Like I said, I'm just having fun with it right now. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the videos are quirky. Who's behind the videos?
That's a friend of mine, Chanel.
Okay.
He's originally from Fiji.
Yeah.
He's a student over here, and the course he's doing is in media and stuff, so it's going to go for him. He gets a bit of experience.
Yeah. And you guys get a free video.
Absolutely.
Are you working like as well while you're doing this, or are you in college, or
yeah,
what?
I mean, I'm just working in Tesco. I was doing an apprenticeship in electrical, but recession, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just working part-time with my father, and that's all that's happening with me.
I'm hoping to go back to college to finish my third year in September, hopefully.
Okay. You're doing media studies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we've got a couple of Irish rappers. I can think
Yeah.
of Collie and people like this. You're getting onto the train as well. You're doing your rapping. Who are your influences?
In terms of hip-hop music, I'd have to be Notorious B.I.G. He's a New York rapper. So many to mention. It's influencing from everywhere, but in terms of the music we do, I like to get like sounds from other genres and bring them into the hip-hop. And you get people that like that genre catching on to the hip-hop, so it's a really nice way to get a bigger fan base. And
Do you mind, Robert, if people draw similarities between you and other groups? You know, I'm thinking of the Streets.
Well, actually, you're the second person that's actually said that. But I think with the Streets, is they've got a lot more. There's a lot more talking, and it's a more of a different
Electro sound.
electro
It's not
sound and stuff.
instrumental like we are. It's all electronic. So
Yeah, so.
there is similarities.
And plus, the Streets are absolutely huge.
And they're breaking up, so there's a gap. There's a gap in the market.
perfect time.
So,
Now, have you played any gigs yet, or is there any gigs on the horizon?
there's gigs on the horizon for the end of next April, we hope. We're looking at headlining the Grand Social and Good Bits. So we're looking to do that at the end of next month.
The fact that you're three young guys, you've got a great sound. I like it. Ukulele and hip hop going together. It's working. So why not? You're certainly the first doing that. But there's an innocence about you as well, because you're stepping into the music industry and you're going to be talking to some labels. Are you worried that you're a bit green when you're sitting down to talk to these people?
Oh, I think when it comes down to the business side of things, the heads are screwed on tightly. Got people in the background looking after us.
There's a lot of people looking over and saying, no, you know what I mean, they'll watch us closely.
Okay. Well, we're getting word from Mary in our ear to rap. But we're not going to do the kind of rap that Sean does.
Oh, listen, the jokes.
It's time for us to go. Lads, it's been a pleasure meeting you, it really
Yeah.
has, and I wish you only the best.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for having
Like I
us.
said, to
yeah.
you, I was being told about you by a couple of fans before I even got to meet you or see your YouTube clips. So you've got a fan base and a developing one as well.
Well,
Yeah, we
definitely.
wish you the best of luck with it. And don't forget us, if you become absolutely huge, this is where you had your
We
first.
expect to be on the guest
Martin and
list.
Sybil show.
Huh?
Back to the Martin and
Yeah,
Sybil show.
Exactly.
Yeah, we expect to be on the guest list.
One of the days, yes.
one of the
Many thanks and best luck.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Now, don't forget, if you've missed any of this morning's programme, you can catch it online at tv3.ie/The Morning Show.
On Monday's programme, we'll be meeting the woman who suffered a stroke 2 weeks after giving birth and believes it was due to her long and difficult life.
But for today, we'll leave you with the original Rude Boys performed song, Stars in My Eyes. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Sorry.
seeing stars in my eyes. I can let them go. Every day I'm caught daydreaming out the damn window. I wanna make it big someday. See my name in lights.
So I'm ripping up these lyrics and drinking all these spirits, watch me flames ignite. Shit. You'd see him busking on Grafton Street. People never took a notice, just pass and see. By all means, he wasn't anything great, but as the months went on, he started playing straight, a broken guitar and a warrior voice like Frank Sinatra. But this kid was nice. Melodies mixed with emotions, he'd pour them out. Not for the fame, he'd explain, but fulfilled his mouth. He'd open up with his songs. Has in the place they call home, and knows music is where he belongs. His world fades away while he embraces here. He prays a brighter day, but gets a taste of fear. A rare talent nowadays in a greedy town. Came a fella that would amaze with a needed sound, and he'd never compromise. See, this fella had the flame in his stomach and the stars in his
Seeing
eyes.
stars in my eyes, I can let them go. Every day I'm caught daydreaming out the damn window. I wanna make it big someday. See my name in lights.
So I'm ripping up these lyrics and drinking all these spirits, watch me flames ignite. Shit. And it was back when the nights flew. Who would thought nowadays he'd even like you? Came from nothing, made a name of the scene. Now you're quoting Biggie Smalls like it was all a dream. Flashbacks to the time spent learning your craft. People laughed as your songs played out in your gaff, and now they're hanging on your every line. About 20 took notice and it shined to this kid in his prime. No more knocking back points up in life and proof. Coping nice, you choose, you weren't born to lose. See, this fella was the best. He'd have you hooked on every word, would singing his worries off his chest. He'd just sing old songs of his life. Give him a moment of your time and let him show you what it's like. And maybe then he'd realise that this fella has more than just a passion and the stars in his
Seeing
eyes.
stars in my eyes, I can let them go. Every day I'm caught daydreaming out the damn window. I wanna make it big someday. See my name in lights.
So I'm ripping up these lyrics and drinking all these spirits, watch me flames ignite.